Hello everyone, I'm Matthew Austin and SamuraiHex, and welcome back to another episode of the FM22 beta sale, Rampaging Rams with Derby County FC. Now, if you have been enjoying the series and you want to help support, you can like the video and share it with your friends and family, and anyone in between. It really does help the channel out, and it just makes me happy basically. You can share it on Facebook, on Twitter, on Reddit, on any of these things, and it helps push the video higher up in the algorithm, which is very hard to understand for me. So the only way I know is just liking and sharing it, and you get more people viewing it. And watch it all throughout, or watch all the video and all that stuff. If you are new, one of those new people who's just been recommended this, you can always subscribe, and also hit the bell for push notifications so you will never miss an upload. We're doing this save until it's basically finished the season, where we either get promoted and get into the Premier League, and that'll be that, or we don't get promoted and that'll be that as well. And then after that we'll be starting the Gornik Zabza save. We were with them last year in the FM21 0 Journeyman version 2, where we could have won the league, but we ended up leaving at the end because they sold us one of our best players. I want to stick around with them this time. I actually do get them the league trophy that they deserved in the last series, as well as we're also doing a Journeyman concurrently with it, which is a director of football called Director of Legends. So be sure to check that out when this series is over. Anyway, we're on the dynamics page. Not really a reason why. Apparently George Savile wants to go out on loan because he's not been playing enough. I decided to cave into his demands, so he might be going on loan. But even though it's not the transfer window yet now, so I haven't been trying to loan him out. But come January 1st, we'll be trying to loan him out. And Kelly Reese also wants to leave because he feels he's completed everything he can do at the club. Well, he wants a bigger challenge than what you can do here. So, we've agreed to let him go, but only for 600k, and so far no one's offered that much. So, I'm happy to keep him for now. And so, we've both promised them to leave and all that. Why are we in the league? Well, you might have realised by the name of the title, if I do name it that, is we're currently first. Yes, we just keep on winning. Every single match we've played, apart from one, we've won since last time. What were those matches? Well, you were last here for the game against Stoke, which we of course won 2-0, and the awful result against Peterborough, which we all drew 1-1. We then ended up playing Huddersfield, and we ended up winning 1-0. We then played Blackburn, ended up winning 3-1. Played Hull, ended up winning 3-0. Swansea, ended up winning 3-0. Bristol, Bristol City, we ended up winning 2-1, and then Watford, we ended up winning 2-0. We then went into Forest with all the confidence in the world, and we lost 2-1, and it was awful result. It could have easily been 4-1. That's how poor we were. I suppose that shows you what happens on derby days, because they're not having a good season, like 15th or something. When we played them, we were first, and I was like, okay, well, this is going to be easy. We're going to actually win against Forest, and in the end we don't. It shows you that they really do show Forest when it comes to derby games, both derby games. You know what I mean. We then ended up though going to last place Sheffield Wednesday and actually winning 6-0. So it's all sorted out and all gone right. So we didn't come back for the Forest games like I said we would, because the two games we would have come back for were the Forest and Sheffield Wednesday. In the end we decided against it, only because I wanted to come back for a team who were high up in the league. So Forest weren't high up, Sheffield Wednesday definitely are being bottom of the league. So Cardiff, who at the time I decided to change that against Forest, they were 4th. So they dropped down a bit, they must have lost a couple of games. They're currently 6th, still in the playoffs. And if we lose this, we could really fall down. We also play Barnsley, who are 13th and having a decent season for them. but we are currently first. We've only lost 2 games all season. We're 2 points ahead of Sheffield United in second, and we're 3 points ahead of Crystal Palace in third, even higher than Brighton, Reading and Cardiff. So we have a good chance to really cement ourselves as the best team in the Championship if we win this game. And the team going in for this game: Oyer, Olazabal, Robbie Dickey, Fagan Walcott, Matt Clark, Cornell McDonald, who's come into the side and doing quite well. He's not got good potential now, but he's been really good. He's a youth prospect. That the first season was at Colchester and did quite well. Last season was at Wimbledon and did quite well. And then they wanted the team report thing that they do, the coach report, said we should put him in the first team so we get more backup, and so I did. I ended up playing him, and he's just been brilliant since then. So he's the right wing back. We've got Lee Buchanan, the left wing back. Jason and Max Birder in midfield. We've got Lewis Sibley on the right. Jed Wallace in the left wing this time, who's found a new release of life there, even though he's been good either way at right wing back. But he's even better at left winger. And we've got Dan Nlundulu, who is the striker and has been just as good as a striker than he has been as a winger. Subs bench is Jada Silva, Christian Bielik. I'm surprised he hasn't come to me saying he's unhappy, because he's really hardly played any games this season. He's not in the first team plans. Judge Savile, of course, wants to leave, and then his training rating has gone drastically down, and so he's unhappy that I keep praising it. He's unhappy that I keep saying he's not good enough with his training, and I keep saying you're not doing anything to change it. And he says, "Yes, I am. I'm doing brilliantly," but he isn't. So I'm not tempted to load him that. I'm actually tempted to sell him. Yeah. As soon as this last season, we could sell him and get some good money in for another player. He could give us that final push for promotion, possibly. We've also got Rodrigo Muniz, Jack Stretton, Malik Wilkes, and Johan Visser, all as the rest of the subs bench. Kelly Roos is also, like I said, wants to be sold. Deshaun Bernard came to me saying he wanted to go out on loan. I managed to agree that I managed to get one of the players to stop him thinking of that. If he comes back and says he wants to leave, I'll probably let him leave, because he's played a few times and done really well off the bench, but compared to Fagan Walcott, I'm also play him. I'm also play Fagan Walcott, because Fagan Walcott's even getting playing more than Christian Bielik. He's getting played more than Tyler Moore, who are technically better players than him, but just don't do as well as him, if you know what I mean. So Fagan Walcott's the best player, I think, along with Matt Clark, we have in our team. Some players I forgot to mention from last time. Nathan Burns got an injury. He's out for a few weeks. He's been out for a few months already. I think I'll try and sell him, but the January window will have gone and passed. So I don't think we can sell him unless he comes back from his injury a bit sooner than expected. But I am trying to sell him. We're of course trying to sell Ashley Richards. No one's even come in for him for ages. He hasn't even played a game for us. And Charlie Gould. Now, he was a player my director of football came in with for 100k from Brentford. And I thought, at that price, I'll allow it. And he was meant to be a squad player, just someone who could do a job there. However, he did get an injury before last episode, and it's damaged cruciate ligament. So he's going to be out a load of months. He's already been out since the start of the season with that injury. So yeah, he has not been good signing, and nor has many of the others. Some of the others haven't really, but some of them have been good, like Dan Lundalo and Jed Wallace. They've been really good. But anyway, let's get into the game against Cardiff. Hopefully we can win this. If we don't, we might fall off top spot, which is a bit sad. But hopefully we can do well. Like I said, we have been absolutely amazing, apart from the game against Forest. But then, like last season, you think about it, Derby were awful, and we showed up on Forest when we played Forest, and then 3 seasons back Forest were awful, and they showed up on when they played Derby. So the Derby games, you can easily fire up players, and they can do better than they're meant to be doing in the league as current at that time. So I think it's just a one-off result, personally. But it might not be, and that's why we've got to be careful. Stuart's on the ball. Can we tackle Volks? No, we don't. Stuart's still on the ball. He shoots. Good save by Alizabal, who has got another contract. The staff recommended that I give a contract for another year, and I have. So he has staying with us for another year. If we were to do another season after this, I would probably put him as backup and get another guy in as main goalkeeper, especially if we get promoted to the Premier League. So yeah, we've also given Deshaun Bernard another deal because he wanted one. He wanted like 20,000, when he was only on 7, as we do score down and underly, but it is offside. Oh no. Was it though? Just about. But yeah, we gave a deal to Fagan Walcott. He wanted like 20k, and I just get it down to about 15, 14, which I'm happy with. It's double his. He wanted to triple more than what he that he had at the time. So we managed to get it to just double, which he's worth that amount. He's worth just 20,000 to be fair. But I didn't think the wages could have been afforded with the current wage bill and all that. As Sibley's on board, crosses it in, it's headed away. Fred Walcott does pick it up, and now Sibley's again. He crosses it in, he does. It's lagged out. I didn't even see what happened there because it was so laggy. Dion Stewart's been yellow carded. I think that's the highlight, unless we can score from this. Yeah, it's not going to happen. I will do a bit of demand more, because we're not doing good enough. Still first. We're still first. I will make another change. I will take off Dan Lundaloo for Rodrigo Muniz. And I think I will take off Max Bird for Christian Balick, and that will be the subs for now. I've got a highlight immediately with Buchanan. Gives it to Clark, back to Buchanan, can cross it in. Crosses block, Clark does pick it up. Gives it to Knight. Back to Clark, Buchanan can cross it in, he shoots though. Just over the bar. Good shot, good chance, but we didn't score. So I will make a last sub. Lewis Sibley can come off. Let's put in Malik Wilkes. He's kind of fallen off the pecking order a bit. Just a tiny bit. We'll do a bit of demand more and go on to attacking. Come on, Derby. Okay, it's a draw. 0-0. I'll take it, considering away from home. But given all how good our players were, we probably should have won it. I would say I'm not happy, because you can't be happy not winning. However, thankfully, Sheffield United did lose. I think so did Palace. Palace drew. Sheffield United lost. So we've actually gone up more in position. We've actually gone up 3 points ahead of second place instead of 2 points, which is good. And I will now skip ahead to the next game. See you in a bit. Right, we're back. Game against Barnsley, who are currently, I think, 14th, it said. So the team in for this game, basically same defence. Got Elizabeth, Fagan Walker, who's on the wide centre-back role, just to try him out, see if he's any good there. Robbie Dickey's DCL, wide centre-back is Matt Clark. Right wing-back is, this time, Jade Wallace, because Connor MacDonald has got a suspension. Also got Lee Buchanan at left wing back, Kristen Balick and Max Bird in midfield. You've got Malik Quirks on the right, Jade Silva on the left, and Dan Nunundalu as striker. That leaves Sibley, Dishon Bernard, Jason Knight, Rodrigo Muniz, Johan Risa, George Saville, and Jack Stretton as my watch just goes off on the bench. My watch isn't on the bench though. That's the thing. It's on my hand. Well, it isn't in real life, but probably in game it'll be on my hand to check if the ref does any illegal stoppage times. Just so I can have a go at him. You know how my manager life goes. So I didn't get enough response, so I will say I trust everyone. Still not as much response as I would have liked. I've got a highlight in the first minute. De Silva, Clark. Don't know why it was 2, but Wilkes does pick it up and gives it all the way back to Fake Walker. As my voice just went, yikes. That was really bad there. My voice just went, bleh. Okay. That was a bad chance. We could have done better there. Billick does pick it up in midfield, in their half, in midfield. Bird then gives it to Silva. Silva shoots. It's have a great save by Selikov, the goalkeeper for Barnsley. And it's got another highlight. Still got a highlight going. It's eventually headed away by Knight. Not our Knight, the different Knight. No, apparently it says J Knight, so you never know. It might be Jason Knight as a. He might have cloned himself and decided to play for Barnsley as well as Derby. Who knows? Don't know if the technology is out yet for humans. As we can do a bit more encouragement. I don't know whether to go attacking. Because I would like to win, actually. Hello, I'd like to win. Okay, 0-0. So we need more possession, like they said. As they've got a highlight. And we'll just back clear it. That was dangerous. As Fick Walcott gets the ball up in our half. And Clark goes on a run, gives it to Silva. His shot is miles away. He should have done better there. He had 2 good chances to score, and the first one was quite a good save. Second one should have been a goal. As I think I will take Jada Silva off. Let's put in Johan Visser on. Malik Wilkes will come off for Lewis Sibley, I think. And keep it at that for now. Just to look at tiredness if we go up 1 goal. A few people are a bit tired. Got a highlight here with Wallace. Gives it to Sibley. Back to Wallace. Crosses it in. Headed away by, I think, Knight again. Buchanan does cross it back in now. And it's headed away again. But Wallace gets it. It goes past Odua. Wisser. Buchanan. We're doing some good football, but we can't get a chance. They're defending really well. And Biggie Bailick's shot is eventually hit the post and cleared. I will go attacking for this last few minutes. And I think I will take off Lee Buchanan for George Saville. Hopefully get more attacking options at wing back. Hopefully Saville will do well. Maybe get a place in the first team for the next episode. As Sibley crosses it in. It's headed. And an Underloot header is wide though. It looks like it's going to be another 0-0. Less we can break on the attack. Break now. Come on. Tackle him. Press. We need to press. We need to tackle. Tackle them by Bailick. Now it's with Dickey. To Clark. Back to Bailick. Gives it to Saville, who can go on his run with all his stamina. As I accidentally pause it. Visser. Back to Saville. Clark can shoot. He does. Good save by Selikov. He could have scored then. Could be 3-0 up actually. But it looks like it might be a 0-0 draw. Unless Unless we concede. Good tackle by Dickey there. Come on. A bit of demand more. Come on. 88th minute, we need to score here. Headed away once again. Barnsley's defence have been amazing. I must give credit to them. But can we break them? Yes, we can. Max Bird, amazingly well done. I will now go back to positive. Hopefully we can see out the rest of the game. But Wallace gave it to Clark, he gave it to Saville. He saw Bird open and Bird just shoots first time. And what a goal it was. And we needed a goal like that to even break this defence because they've been so defensive. Like, look, 5 out of bar. I know we've got 5 out of bar, but ours is less defensive than theirs. So I have to say, my very nice victory, well done. And that is another win. And thankfully, because we won, thankfully we won because Sheffield United were conceding at the 81st minute, but actually got a 92nd minute equaliser, a 96th minute winner. While Crystal Palace on the other hand got an 83rd minute winner. So late goals all around the top 3. But it does still keep us top. And for the next game, we'll probably skip ahead. We'll probably play all throughout January without you seeing anything. Try and do some transfers, sell some people. See who we can actually sell, who we can sign. It will help us finish first. The next episode, which will be penultimate if we don't get into the playoffs, that is, will probably be this game. Sheffield United and Crystal Palace. So 2 big games to look forward to next time. But yeah, we've got a few games to play for that, as well as a January transfer window to go through. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends and family, and anyone in between, either on Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, anything. It helps the algorithm push the videos up forward for more people to view. And I think it's working because I'm getting more likes and more people sharing them, because I'm getting more subs lately. Even though I would think the hype for FM22's died down a bit, I'm still getting subs, which is really happy, making me really happy. You can also, if you are one of those people who's not already subbed, you're on the verge of thinking whether I should sub or not, just sub. It doesn't do anything. You'll get good videos, hopefully. I make good videos. And you'll be able to watch content like this. You'll be able to watch the Gun Exabza when that comes out. You'll be able to watch the Direct of Legends, Journeyman when that comes out. I'm also going to do Zero to Hero if we finish Direct of Legends before the end of FM22. And also, once the Gun Exabza save is out, I'm going to do another Champions of Boss, but this time with Borussia Mönchengladbach. So yeah, subscribe for all that. Anyway, I've been Matthew, also known as SamuraiHex. I'll see you all next time. Hex signing out. Bye everybody.